Now if you know me, you know that I'm a pretty big fan of Mortal Kombat X, and so when the new character Tremor dropped, you know I had to play with him. So after days and days of matches and fatalities, here are my top 3 tips for playing with the giant boulder.
Fight!
Tip number 1, understand speed. Now in the roster for this game, there are a lot of characters, ranging from the nimble and agile to the colossal and sluggish. Tremor is right between the two. So knowing this when up against competition, use it to your advantage. You'll find that with as big of a brute Tremor is, you'll want to take advantage of his close combat. Start a string of combos and break away with a rock drop in the middle. Now this makes it so that the opponent thinks to block to break off your combo, but in reality, you're canceling it so that you can smack them upside the head with a giant boulder. Tip number 2, get to know your variations. Personally, I've been really digging the crystalline variant. I'm a player that likes to use a lot of defense, but likes to move too to avoid danger if I have to. And once you start to learn each variant's strong suits and little niches, that's what's going to get you ahead. For me, I love this variant because of the ability to summon a crystal, and you can use this 2 different ways. You can throw it, or you can use it like I like to use it for a lot, to jump out and get different angles for your next approach. It's a nice touch, and when playing with your friends, it really makes them stop and start guessing. It throws them off a little bit. Meanwhile, you're putting in work.
Finish him!
Lastly, tip number 3 is universal. It works for all 3 variations. Being that Tremor's moves can be a bit slower when going against faster characters, this is when I like to use the move where he's low and he pounds the ground. You can get this by going down, left, and then circle, or B last if you're on Xbox. This move is great because it shakes the enemy up, and it gives you time to react to get space or a head start on your next move. Add that into your arsenal and you're sure to come out on top. Well, and there you have it. There are my top 3 tips for getting ahead with Tremor in Mortal Kombat X. But I want to know, what do you think about the character, or what are your tips? Feel free to let us know in the comment section below. And until next time, you already know what to do. Keep it locked to Digital Trends.